Hyanglam MLA Dr. Y. Radhesham says coronavirus pandemic got out of control in some constituencies while some MLAs were busy trying to topple the state government. And India reports single-day spike of 60,963 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 46,091. Hello, a very good afternoon and welcome to Impact News. I'm Joyshree Usham. A top story this afternoon. Hyanglam MLA Dr. Y. Radhesham has expressed concerns that COVID-19 pandemic has got out of control in some assembly constituencies since some local MLAs were busy trying to disintegrate the state government. He was speaking on the sidelines of handing over face masks, sanitizers, hand gloves and bleaching powder to local clubs and booth level committees in Hyanglam constituency today. The MLA expressed concerns that coronavirus has infected even those people in the state who have no significant travel history. He called upon all the state MLAs to step up to contain the virus from spreading further. MLA Dr. Y. Radhesham also appeals to everyone to follow SOPs issued by the government to ward off COVID-19. He said public cooperation can defeat the virus.
COVID-19 nga po kung si mask pwede kita sumatin kung haptaw hin ana khanga su hin khanga ni ai wi musia ani su bada long na doisi khud na ko na samnaraga table dagi kai di sarpe se khud ko shol ko mai to mai ti try deno koi lo khu bada ti khan bada so hom ya ko ro be ya ko mai to lai mai ti ko khud sa so ga na ta mi mi so na ro long na da ko ya se ko mai long na te bu shi da phare am pa ju long na di ba mit ta na ko ma ya ma so ka da sang hi bane ba ma du sang de de sing na sing na 수롱롱 나는 거야. 아주 그동 잡을 있다가디 아이코기 힘도 그동 연방 연방이나 마ям 듣는 거 두칸 공바 클럽 공바 나스 공바 피스장 저스 공바 레르 뭐 마ям 방법들 한번 레면 좀 비어 이렇게
Manipur is still under extended total lockdown and curfew since August 7th in a bid to contain the spread of coronavirus. However, many people have failed to extend cooperation on the fifth day today. Many vehicles were seen plying on streets. State police patrol units being stationed at strategic locations in the city failed to check passers-by. Business centers in Imphal city remain closed except for some medical stores. As per government order, there are 3,941 confirmed COVID-19 cases in Manipur and recovery rate stands at 54.68%. Death toll has reached 12 till yesterday. Shocking news we have today. Amid the tough battle against coronavirus pandemic, a miscreant has been caught making fake brand hand sanitizers. Acting on a tip-off, city police has confiscated fake hand sanitizers from a shop at Kuyatong, Polem Laikai. Fake Savlon, Himalaya and Lifebuoy brand sanitizers were seized from the shop belonging to 52-year-old Thomte Pauzalian, son of Thangzal Dal from Langol Laimanai Paite colony. Impact News sources said that police arrested him around 6:30 p.m. yesterday. Fake sanitizers made by him have been reportedly already circulated in the market. City police has handed over the miscreant to Imphal police station where a case has been registered against him under IPC section 420, 482, 486, 34 and 63, Copyrights Act 1957. Today is International Youth Day. The day gives an opportunity to celebrate and mainstream young people's voices, actions and initiatives as well as their meaningful, universal and equitable engagement. The theme of this year is Youth Engagement for Global Action. National People's Party Youth Front also observed United Nations International Youth Day today. Tree saplings were planted on the roadside from Lamphel Path to Langol. Dirts along the roadside were also cleaned up. Taking part in the drive, Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar stressed on the need to protect and preserve the environment. NPP Ministers L. Jentakumar, Minister L. Kaishi, Minister Letpao Haukip also took part in the event. NPP Youth Front also organized tree plantation drive in Bishnupur, Ukhrul, Kangpokpi and Churachandpur districts to mark the day. Government of the People's Republic of Nagaland set Indo-Naga political talks, the most high-profile peace process in Southeast Asia, is in a state of simmering tension because of RN Ravi's vitriolic attack on the Naga issue. Press release from NSA and IM government GPRN's Ministry of Information and Publicity mentioned that 23 years of Indo-Naga political talks is coming to a nauseating end because of the mischief of the interlocutor. It also alleged that RN Ravi termed NSA and IM as armed gangs and underground groups attacking the political sanctity of Naga political legitimacy. Dr. G.D. Ransinchun Aryan was recently appointed as a professor at Indian Institute of Technology, IIT, Roorkee by Board of Governors Chairman Selection Committee of the Institute. He is a senior artist cum producer, Universal Vision Ishok Manipur, and he has bagged various awards at national and international in the field of art and culture and technology. He has also bagged the title of National Judge and Mr. Roorkee in Kung Fu and Kickboxing. Director of Universal Vision Ishok Manipur, Dr. H. Roman, has expressed happiness about the same. Proscribed Kanglaipak Communist Party Miamgi Fingang Lanmi MFL has greeted people, especially those in the Wasia region, on the occasion of its 16th Foundation Day, which falls on August 13. Press release from the chairman of Military Affairs Committee of the proscribed group, KSH Laba, said 13 August is also the day to pay tributes to those who laid down their lives in the Anglo-Manipur Kanglaipak War of 1891. Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases, national, international and sports news. Keep watching Impact News.
Ichabu mahitam hanba haibasi mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudoni. Slopland Public School, biggest and the finest residential school, Manipur gi oina lemjuningai oiraba, mahei tampham ama oiriba, khwaidigi chunaraba mafamda semgatlaba, CBSE the affiliate toba higher secondary school oiri. Ichasingbu admission towidana mama mapa singna machada piba ngamba khwaidigi chabu khudol oibiu, ichagi phazabalam chat sajati ahombadu ubiu, Slopland Public School Khongjom.
Kaziranga University, the #1 career university in the Northeast, offering a wide range of UG and PG courses with up to 100% merit-based scholarship, a state-of-the-art infrastructure, and unbeatable placements. A pioneer in shaping, molding, and delivering excellence, Kaziranga University is the right place to launch your career.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Afternoon News. India has reported a single-day spike of 60,963 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Their toll has reached 46,091, while 16,39,599 people have recovered. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, country's total confirmed cases have crossed 23 lakh, out of which active cases are above 6,43,000. India's rate of recovery has improved to over 70%. Maharashtra has the highest number of active cases of above 1,48,000. Meanwhile, the Indian Council of Medical Research said that 2,60,15,297 samples were tested till yesterday for COVID-19. Out of this, 7,33,449 samples were tested yesterday. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 2 crore people and above 7,46,000 people have died. Recoveries are above 1 crore 34 lakh. USA is on top with more than 23 lakh active cases, followed by Brazil and India. There are currently above 23,000 active cases of COVID-19 in the northeast states, including Manipur. Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases are nearing 64,400 out of which 19,178 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh's confirmed COVID-19 cases are 2,327, out of which 690 are active cases. Nagaland's confirmed cases are 3,031, out of which 2,032 are active cases. Tripura's total active COVID-19 cases are 1,601. And there are 325 active cases of COVID-19 in Mizoram, 378 in Sikkim, and 621 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya. In a landmark judgment, Supreme Court of India has ruled that daughters will have inheritance rights equal to those of sons from properties of fathers and grandfathers right from the codification of the law in 1956. A bench of Justices Arun Mishra, S. Abdul Nazir and M.R. Shah cleared the confusion arising from the Apex Court's conflicting interpretations of the amended Section 6 of Hindu Succession Act, which came into force from September 9, 2005. The bench assert whether the father is alive or not, daughters born before September 9, 2005 too can claim equal right in inheritance. The Apex Court said daughters cannot be deprived of their rights to equality conferred by Section 6 of the Act. The Apex Court was answering a reference based on conflicting decisions given by past verdicts of the top court. Although the amendment was applicable to Hindu daughters as Copper-Senners who died after coming off the Act, there was no clarity on whether it will have retrospective effect. Three persons were killed in police firing and 60 policemen were injured after violence broke out in Bengaluru on Tuesday night over a Facebook message posted allegedly by the relative of a Congress MLA. 110 people have been arrested for violence, stone throwing and assault on police personnel. The incident took place at Kaval Bairan Sandra in Bengaluru, where a mob of about 1,000 people reportedly attacked the Congress MLA's house. Protesters set around 24 cars on fire. The police used lathi charge, tear gas and firing to disperse the violent crowd. A reporter who came to recover the incident was also injured in the police lathi charge. MLA Murthy's nephew Naveen, who allegedly posted the message on Facebook, has been arrested. However, Naveen has refuted the allegations against him. He has claimed that his Facebook account was hacked. Karnataka Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has condemned the incident. The festival of Janmastami, which marks the birth of Lord Krishna, is being celebrated in different parts of the country today. At Mathura and Vrindavan in Uttar Pradesh, Janmastami is being celebrated with all the rituals, but the devotees are not allowed entry to the temples due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Rites and rituals of the celebrations are live streamed and made available to the devotees. President Ramnath Kovind, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu have greeted people on the occasion. In the United States, Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden has named Indian origin Senator Kamala Harris as his vice presidential running mate. Joe Biden made history by selecting the first black woman to compete on a major party's presidential ticket. Kamala Harris is currently the U.S. Senator from California. Former U.S. President Barack Obama has often described her as trailblazer. If elected, Kamala Harris would be the first ever woman to be the Vice President of the United States and the first ever Indian American and African Vice President of the country. Daughter of an Indian mother and a Jamaican father, Harris has known many firsts. She has been a country district attorney, the district attorney for San Francisco, the first woman and first African and Indian origin to be elected to the position. She was also the first female African American and Indian origin to become California's Attorney General. Kamala Harris became the first Indian origin and second African American woman to join the Senate, winning the California seat vacated by Senator Barbara Boxer. Leading Indian-American groups across the U.S. have lauded the selection of Kamala Harris as the vice presidential candidate, saying it was a moment of pride and celebration for the entire community in America. Now the sports news. 31st Palmero Ladies Open Tennis Championship has been conducted successfully amid the coronavirus pandemic. The tennis championship, organized by Women's Tennis Association under International Tennis Federation. Fiona Ferro of France has bagged the championship title in the singles final by defeating Annette Kontaveit of Estonia 6-2, 7-5, while in the doubles, Tamara Zidansek of Slovenia and Arantxa Rus of Netherlands have bagged the championship title by defeating Zura E. Cocchioretto and Martina Trevisan of Italy 7-5, 7-5. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Yanglum MLA Dr. Y. Radhesham says coronavirus pandemic got out of control in some constituencies while some MLAs were busy trying to topple the state government. And India reports single-day spike of 60,963 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 46,091. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Have a great afternoon and